Hi there. If you're new, welcome to my channel, and if you're returning, welcome back, and thanks for being part of the family. Today, I'm going to do another On My Mind as I drive to work, but first, I forgot to put my seatbelt on before I left, so let's take care of that. Okay, so the On My Mind I want to do today is about yo-yo dieting. So, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before. I probably did, but I have done so many diets. I think I am the queen of yo-yo dieting. Like, if there was a prize, I think I would get it. Yes, if it was a crown, I could wear it because I have tried so many different things. In doing that, I've learned a lot about myself, which is, I really think, an important part of the weight loss journey. Is it's a mind journey, as I've said before. It's less about losing the weight and more about fixing the mind. So yo-yo dieting to me is wanting a quick fix. So you do a diet where you starve yourself and you take the weight off quick, but you didn't change anything about your thinking. So you put the weight back on. Then something comes up in your life and you want to take the weight off again, a wedding or class reunion, or you just can't fit into any of the clothes you have. And so then you get on the merry-go-round. So it's kind of like a merry-go-round and a yo-yo. You go up and down, you go round and round. So then you get on to the next diet. And then you lose weight, then you put it back on. And on it goes until you're ready to make a change in the mind. Make a change that is a lifestyle change, that's something that could be permanent rather than, sorry, my hair is just like really itching me. Something that can be permanent, something that you can continue to do. Because most diets are about restricting your calories. And most people aren't going to be able to sustain that type of a diet. That's why diet plans don't, like long-term diet plans, like Weight Watchers, their plan isn't to keep you on that low amount of points or food forever. Their goal is to get you to the weight you want, and then they want you to maintain, slowly increasing your calories until you get to a point where you stop gaining weight. Or stop losing weight. They want you, they don't want you to gain or to lose. They want you to maintain that goal weight within, if it's Weight Watchers, I believe it's within 2 pounds to stay lifetime. Let me just correct that. Your lifetime forever, whether you keep the weight off or not. But to be lifetime, that doesn't have to pay anymore. At least when I was going to it, you could gain no more than 2 pounds or lose no more than 2 pounds. So, and the funny thing is, Weight Watchers is a great program. The problem is, at least before, I think now they're trying to touch more on the mind and work on the psychology of stuff, but in the past, it wasn't a major focus. It wasn't something that was part of the goals, I guess we could say. It wasn't really the psychology. It was the come in, have a meeting, talk to each other, discuss a specific topic for the week, and weight was mostly the goal then, because it was the weighing in. So I think that now that they are changing to focus more on including psychology, I think the program will be more well-rounded and more people will benefit from it. So for me, getting back to me, yo-yo dieting is what I did. And I'm not even sure that I did it consciously. Like, I would lose the weight and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna keep this weight off, and I didn't. Normally what it was is, oh my gosh, somebody's driving on the wrong side of the road. They're gonna cause an accident. And oh my God, they just turned red. I'm sorry, but this is scary. I hope that's a brand new driver because, dear Lord, they need to improve. I'm really hoping it's not an old person because, oh, would feel so bad if they hurt themselves or someone else. Anyway, sorry, this is just all over the place. So I'm not even sure what I was saying, but we're almost to Dunkin' Donuts, so I'm going to go in here, get my drink that I pre-ordered, and I will have to figure out what I was talking about, and then I will continue on after that. So I'll see you in a bit. So sorry about that. There was literally a person driving towards me, but there's 2 lanes. So in the lane, and they drove right by me, and then they turned on a red light in front of people behind me. Oh my gosh. Anyway, fingers crossed that that person does not kill themselves or someone else. So I pulled into Dunkin' Donuts. I got my coffee, which they had to substitute. They were out of the cold brew. So I just got a regular iced coffee. But back to what I was saying. So in the past, I would take the weight off and put it back on. And I don't think at the time it was intentional. I never intended, as most of us, we don't intend to put the weight back on. But normally something in my life happened, like someone in my family got sick, or someone died, or I was just not a happy person. I would say for a number of years, I was very depressed, a very depressed person. So I turned to food. I would use food as a way to comfort myself. It took a long time for me to get my voice and stand up for myself in a lot of areas in my life. And in fact, I think an upcoming video will be about the New Year's resolutions that I've had, and you can kind of see a pattern as to what my goals were and what my changes were. And I think in there it documents the year that I said I finally got my voice back. I finally stood up, could stand up for myself. But I think, again, it was the mind. The mind was hurting. I was using food as a way to comfort. I was using food as a way to numb. I was using food because it was the only thing I could really, at the time, feel like I had control of in my life, that I could make the rules for. Nobody was going to tell me I couldn't do this or I couldn't do that. And it's so weird, because the mind is so weird to me. Like, you're paying tons of money to lose weight in various programs, and I'm telling you, one day I'm gonna make a video about the number of programs I've done. It's just I keep forgetting all of them. Like the list I gave in a previous video, and if I can find that one, I will put it up in the cards. But that was just the tip of the iceberg. There were so many more programs. I mean, my gosh, if I could just get all that money back, because clearly it didn't do what the intention was. And not because the programs weren't good. It was me. I was not ready. No matter what I told myself, I wasn't ready. There was something. So let me give you an example. The last time I got really close to losing all my weight, somebody at work made a comment about how good I was looking, and most people would take that as, wow, that's great, but I took it as, man, I don't want people looking at my body, so maybe I should just put on some more weight so that this doesn't keep happening. So, and as weird as that sounds, that's really where my mind went, and I'm really still not sure where that comes from, and I probably need to dig deep inside of me this time around to figure out, was it just that I don't know how to take compliments well? Was it because somebody other than my husband, a man, was making a compliment about my body? I'm really not sure, but whatever it was, it really made a difference in my progress. So, and after that, then a couple issues with medical issues in our family happened, and I just never got back to the weight I was then. And after that, kept weight off. I kept like, out of the 50 pounds I lost, I kept like 25 of it off for years. But then COVID and the COVID weight came on. And then I got back up to, well, I got up to a weight that I was never at before. So thank God I'm working my way back down. So, but that's it with the yo-yo dieting. And the thing that I really wanted to say is that if you look at The Biggest Loser and the information that they've put out, the reports they've put out about the contestants from The Biggest Loser and yo-yo dieting, it shows that it would be better for people to have not yo-yo dieted and stayed at the original weight that they were at before they started dieting than to yo-yo diet, because it slows down your metabolism. And a slower metabolism makes it easier to gain weight and harder to lose weight. So I struggle with that sometimes, because here I go again. I'm on another, I'm trying to lose weight again, and I'm doing very well right now with keto. And I'm really hoping that this is a lifestyle, and my mind will realize it's a lifestyle and not just another diet to take weight off and then unfortunately put it back on again. So that's why I'm doing keto right now. That, and because I really do believe I have an addiction to carbs. And I believe that so strongly that I have actually made an appointment with the Carb addiction doc. I did a video about his channel previously, so I'll put that in the cards also. But I actually reached out, made sure that they participate with my insurance, and they're booking out into October now. So I have an appointment in October, a televisit appointment. So I'm hoping that I can work with that doctor and maybe finally get this issue under control and not have to do the yo-yoing again, because it's no fun. I would like to just buy one size of clothes and remain in them, or buy lower sizes of clothes, just not bigger ones, because it's depressing. It's depressing because you feel like a failure. Like, here we go again, you've done it again. It's depressing because of all of the work that you put in, and you can't get your mind to get in the right place. It's depressing because you see other people who are able to lose weight, or who have had weight loss surgery, and the weight comes off so fast. Like in my family, there are 5 people now. So there are 5 people now in my family who have had weight loss surgery, and it's hard to watch the weight come off of them so easily. And I'm not saying surgery is easy, but neither is trying to lose weight without surgery. But it's just, it's a mind game when you see how quickly after surgery weight comes off. And there was a time when I thought, yeah, that's the easy way out. But then, as I watched more people's videos who had the weight loss surgery, or I talked to people who have had it, it's not the easy way out. They've tried other things. They've tried just probably as many things as I have, and none of them worked. And their BMI was at a level where they qualified for the surgery. My BMI is not at a level where I would qualify for the surgery. And even if it was, I'm not sure that I would get the surgery. But my mind still feels a little bit jealous of the weight loss that they have been able to achieve after the surgery. So I guess the weight loss surgery is a tool. We all have to find our own tools and our own way to become healthier. We have to do what's best for ourselves, and I guess embrace everybody's journey and accept that everybody is just trying to better themselves in any way that they find is best for them. So I think I would say that is probably all for right now that I have to say on YoYo Dieting. So I would like to thank you all for coming along for the ride and listening to me ramble on about what's on my mind. As always, I want you to have a blessed, a safe, and a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.